Hello, video 4. What is your Chicago home worth? All right, this is the big one. Really, first things first, I'm Anant Deoras with At Properties. And video 4 in my 7 video series, 7 Secrets to Selling Your Chicago Home. We're talking about the home worth, how to establish that. If you remember in video 1, and if you haven't received my videos or the prior videos, the best thing to do is to go to my website. In the YouTube video, in the description, I have a link where you can go, not only search for homes, but you can go and also look at all the steps in my selling section. All these videos are in my selling section of my website, okay? So that was a PSA. Home values. Need to be looking at comparable sales in your area. I mean, this could be all the way down to the street. If you are living in a sizable condo building, 20, 30, 40, 100 units, typically, even though we've had very limited inventory, you're going to have a couple of comparable sales to look at. So that's really kind of the first gauge, right? To kind of establishing that baseline. Then from there, we can make adjustments, right? If you've had your floors refinished, if you put in new mechanicals, furnace, AC condenser, if you updated your kitchen is huge ROI on updating your kitchen, and you've done it and realized some benefit from it, and you've done it 3 or 4 years ago, you don't want to do any quick thinking, oh my God, I'm thinking about selling in a year. I'm going to throw $25,000 into a kitchen remodel. Folks, you're not going to recover every single dollar you put in. So if you're a year off, let's have a discussion here. It may make sense to just update the appliances, refinish the floors. And those two things, that's under $10K instead of paying $25K. And then you can still get some ROI dollars off of that $10K versus the $25K. Baby steps, all right? And if you want to go ahead and do the kitchen remodel, hey, have at it. Then don't put your place on the market and expect you to get the money back. You might as well live in the property. Sometimes the best decision when you're considering selling your home is not selling at all. It's a personal decision that you need to make. It needs to be informed personal decision with my guidance, hopefully, but that's a decision that you need to make, okay? So comparative sales. What you don't look at is what's happening here, and you may be seeing it on Facebook, you may be seeing it definitely on Zillow. It's called a Zestimate, of these online valuation tools. And a lot of people in my profession are guilty of having those ads. You see them probably in your newsfeed as you're scrolling down. Hey, click on here to get an instant value. People, these instant values, they're using mathematical algorithms. They haven't been inside your home. They don't know the condition. They may not even know the market, in general, that location. So you can't rely on those. And I have actually a really fun example here. There's going to be a graphic coming up. This particular property I just sold. It's a 2-bedroom, my cellar in the Logan Square neighborhood, very ultra hot neighborhood right now. Everyone wants to live there. This is a condo, a brick and timber loft, right? If you notice, and I circled it on the graphic, this is from Zillow, you'll notice the Zestimate at $399. Okay. What did this sell for? I'm happy to. I'm very excited for my seller, by the way. We sold this property, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, for $420. The $399 that Zestimate, and I won't know, they have proprietary algorithms that they use, but the unit below sold for about $399, $400. And basically within a year after this, that was last year, I was able to get my seller another $20,000. But if you look at this Zestimate, if that seller didn't come to me and decide to work with me, they would have relied on a lower Zestimate. You see what I mean? There's other situations where that estimate is higher, than what the true value. Those are very difficult discussions. I've had those discussions with my with prospective sellers. I have to be honest with them. I got to tell them, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you are not going to get that price. This is what the market dictates. And if you try to put your place, the last thing anyone wants to see is an overpriced property. You will accrue market time. There'll be a perception in the marketplace that A, you're not motivated, and B, you're probably working with the seller isn't probably doing a good job of counseling that unmotivated seller, and therefore your property will sit, and also you'll get a lot of lowball offers. So the last thing you want to do is overprice it. You will, in some situations, you may want to consider even underpricing it. High probability with very low inventory right now, high demand, low supply, getting multiple offers, and then getting a price above and beyond what you expected. So I hope you found this video informative. Video number 4, what is your home worth? I'm Anant with At Properties. Until next time, make it a great day, folks.